Share. All right, I think we're recording. Let's try to check. We are recording.
Yo, brother.
Hi, Amelia.
My
Woman.
All right, here we go.
Inside joke. You guys don't get that.
Don't listen to me.
10 minutes. Ready, set, fill in your blanks. A participle is a word that can act as, this should look familiar, verb or an adjective. Scipio, move on, please. A perfect passive participle ends, this is review, in ed and is the fourth principal part. Time for the new things. The present active participle ends in an ing in English, and in Latin its form, yes, the capturing soldier instead of the captured soldier. In Latin it's formed by taking the stem of the verb, you will like them, which is from box and chopping, the second principal part. You're going to add an ns.
What is with this?
It declines like a, we'll see what.
Okay.
Third declension adjective. Iscm asum ibis. Third declension. So, we haven't, but they just take third declension endings. Save your questions for when I've already answered them. Give me a minute. Perfect passive participle in the left column, and the new ones, the present active, will go in the right. Carry would be perfect carried. In English, you take the fourth principal part, porto, portare, portavi, portatus. The present participle in English, instead of carried, would be carrying, active. Instead of being carried, I'm the one carrying. And we're going to take the stem, which is porta. We're going to add an portans, carrying. That's it.
Oh, that's easy. I like
Let's do one more.
Wait.
This is scary.
One more example.
Like this.
Love would be loved or beloved. And fourth principal part, cha-ching, amans. And how would you translate amans? Loving is right.
I like that.
They're
Wait.
very logical.
Why is it?
Quick question.
Why is it a mons, not a ton?
Because you don't go to the fourth principal part, you go to the stem, which is
yes.
ama. Good.
I'm flying now.
All right. Skip down to part 3. Circle which type it is. Labораtus is perfect passive. Translate it. Somebody say it out loud.
Worked.
Worked is right. But laborans would be
Working.
and present active. Cha-ching. And then we'll skip on to the back. We're moving along nicely.
Oh, I like those. Those are really efficient.
They are efficient. All right. It does. It's very logical.
Declining.
Everything makes sense now. The NS.
Flip to the back. Right. We haven't covered that yet. So hold
We
on.
just decided to add an S.
Just like in English, we just decided to add an ing. Frightening girl. What's the word for girl?
Well,
Now, how would you do frightening? Terreo, terrere, terrens.
I cannot read that.
Oh, want to come
Why
forward?
did the English language decide to have silent letters?
Here you go, Charles.
Oh my god, that's so.
What was
They
the
don't
point
need-
of that?
You realize the word Q?
Focus. Genitive form, what would it be? Quali. Now, this part I haven't told you yet, so you're right to say you have no clue. Don't write it yet. It should be terens plus the genitive third declension ending. Terens is.
Oh,
That's,
Does it just take the
Right.
Don't you put
To
S
Renus?
and put the NS?
there's something about the S that causes trouble when you're trying to
No,
say it.
Renus?
We're going to say terentis.
Sure, why not?
Now it's not funny.
Does that happen every time or just in
It
general?
happens every time. So keep going. You get
Alright,
puelai.
this is scary now.
Someone predict the dative.
Tren.
Yeah.
Is.
Tourette's.
That's plural.
S-
Ibis.
Or SP.
Good. Terenti. When you've written that, predict the accusative.
Tren.
Good.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Tarentum. I was confused. Puellum, tarentum.
What would the
Ooh.
adverb be, Scipio?
Is it Puella Tarente?
Good.
This is really gonna help me get it together because I'm so bad at third declension endings. but
It
I
does.
never
Yeah, they
studied
keep
them
coming up.
because I have
Focus, Ed.
was
Let's do
This is so
occupying
fun.
barbarians. The word for barbarians would be barbari. Let's do masculine. Let's use capio. So we have capio, capiens.
So but it would be next one you would make.
Wouldn't be Cappy.
Capienti.
Oh, we're doing plural. I'm sorry. Come on, Mr. Barr. So it'd be capientes
Oh, because it's plural.
because it's plural. Second one, barbarorum. So we have S-E-M-A. Plural is es. Remember these?
It's not
Phobos.
Do we abbreviate oral?
Don't abbreviate this this one time just because I feel like you have to see it on the first sheet of notes. Keep working your way down and glance up to check.
So pretty much what happens is that you get rid of the S and put in a T.
Yes.
Alright, I'll try and remember this.
Don't worry, we're going to practice it all week.
I'm mastering the not looking at the paper but writing.
Well, it'd be better actually to write it and then glance up, but either way, as long as you look it over later, I suppose could work. All right, that's occupying barbarians. If you didn't finish it later. What's the word for king?
Rex.
How would you do ruling? Rego, regere.
Red.
Add an NS, exactly. Good, Marcus. Rex, what's the genitive of Rex? Rex.
Regis.
Regis, good.
Gin.
Regentis.
Oh, it's better because this is double thirds. Those make sense.
Maybe they match up nicely. Let's try to get the first
Also,
two
it looks like the
examples
same
done.
word, so that's fine.
And it essentially is because a king rules, right?
So there would be
Try to predict the rest on your own.
Regi,
Good.
Reganti,
Yep.
Oh yeah, because they're both third declension.
Exactly.
Reggae.
Get ready with it.
All right.
Reggae.
Let's pause there and flip down to number 2. Theodora, could you read the whole sentence about the frightening girl? Good. What case?
She's scared.
Nice. Everyone take a look. Write that down. Take a look at it. Make sure it makes sense. Scipio, focus lad. And I think since we've done the same format in the past participles, I bet the rest will be pretty straightforward. Any questions?
I like when you do this so that you can
Ready for this.
look up and make sure you're doing it
And
right.
that is present active
I
participles.
like the fact that for
Everyone
these-
say well later.
Well, later. Well, later.